Hi, and thanks so much for taking some time to learn more about what American Wind really is and how it can affect you. North American Power has the most unique opportunity out there. Some of you have already seen the other video that talks about, what happens if you live within the footprint of deregulation. This video is a little bit different. This video is for all the entrepreneurs around the country that have been hearing about energy deregulation and said, you know what, it's not fair. I don't live in that market because of geography. I can't take advantage of it. Folks, I'll be honest with you. I live in Michigan. Michigan is not a part of the footprint for energy deregulation right now, specifically electricity. But there are entrepreneurs in Florida, in California, in Utah, all over the country saying it's not fair that I can't participate in profit in energy deregulation. So North American Power created an opportunity so that you, I, everyone that wants to can participate regardless of where we live in the country, regardless of whether or not our state is deregulated, and regardless of who our residential electricity is coming from. So what I'm going to say to you right now is the question I get all the time is, what is American Wind and what am I getting for my $19.50? I'm going to answer it three ways. Number one, you're going to receive a business opportunity, okay, that's going to allow you the chance for a personal economic recovery. How many people do you know in this economy that have been damaged and are struggling financially? Because we're going to give people an opportunity to get back on their feet, find financial stability, and then hopefully financial independence. But that's going to be up to them. The second thing that you're going to get is you're going to help create jobs here in the United States. How many of you have met somebody, maybe you're one of them, that's gotten very angry and frustrated these past couple of decades as companies have outsourced jobs overseas? I've been doing presentations for the last 6 months, and I can tell you that gets the biggest boom from the audience because people are angry. And you know what? What are we really developing, building, creating, and manufacturing here in the States? We've outsourced customer service. So American Wind is going to help create jobs here in the United States that can never be shipped overseas. And number three, we're going to create energy independence for America. Again, how many of you know somebody, or maybe you yourself, are frustrated at the price of a gallon of gasoline? I'm back here in Michigan. It's over $4 a gallon. See, the bottom line is we all get frustrated about certain things. What if there was a mechanism that could possibly lower the price of a gallon of gasoline? Would you take advantage of it? Would that be a cause that you could get behind? And I'm going to throw in the obvious as number four. I say the obvious because this is the one everybody gets. Renewable, sustainable energy is great for our environment. A cleaner, safer energy source, wind power. So let's break down exactly how this works. First and foremost, your own personal economic recovery. I'm going to talk to you as a business person, as an entrepreneur. There are people right now scrambling to find ways to make more money. People willing to invest $300, $400, $500 a month to participate in energy deregulation and then spend $20 to $50 a month for a website and for whatever other stuff that they're quote-unquote packaging with it. Well, we're giving you an opportunity. There's no investment. You don't have to pay any money to join our company. And you can go out there and get a customer within the footprint and fully qualify yourself. But for those of you that live outside of the footprint, that don't want to have to go scramble to find a customer, here's what you can do. For $19.50 per month, you're in business, and the business that you're in right now is to help create, develop, sustain, and maintain sustainable renewable energy, green energy. American Wind, for $19.50, you are going to be purchasing a renewable energy credit through North American Power. American Wind allows you the chance to participate and profit in energy deregulation by focusing on the sustainable, renewable, green energy component. Now people say, why do I have to pay $19.50 a month? Understand that for folks that live within the footprint, if they choose to be a 100% green customer, they want to support sustainable, renewable energy, they're going to pay a slightly higher per kilowatt hour charge. Now, for the average home, let's say that that's going to raise their bill, their overall bill, $12, $15, $17, $19 a month. Well, they are getting the same energy, the same electricity as their neighbors. What's happening is the company purchases a renewable energy credit on their behalf, okay, on their behalf, and therefore they pay a higher rate. The renewable energy credit is purchased by the company, and they don't see it. They don't feel it. They pay a per kilowatt charge. If they happen to be a heavy user, it might raise their bill $22, $23, $24. So it's not a crazy number, but they're paying for the renewable energy credit at a per kilowatt hour charge. Because North American Power cannot be your residential electricity. We cannot supply the residential electricity for you because you live outside of our footprint. You live in an area that's not deregulated, or we're just not there as a carrier, as a supplier. We're allowing you the chance to purchase the renewable energy credit yourself, in effect doing the same exact thing as a customer who chooses 100% green renewable energy. So we're doing the same exact thing. You're not paying more or less, you're doing the same thing. We have a number of $19.50 because we don't know how this market, it's a volatile market, how it's going to respond. If we go out there and we create tens of thousands and 50,000 and 100,000 customers, it's supply and demand. Right now, the demand for renewable energy credits is down here. Well, our job is to create the demand. So economics say that when the demand goes up and the supply stays the same, guess what happens to the price? It goes up. So understand, you pay $19.50 for your business. But the reason why I'm saying I'm not here to apologize for that, these other companies are going to charge you that much for their website each month. We're giving you a website for free. We're giving you a back office for free. We're giving you the chance to be in business without any money out of your pocket and to go out there and participate in the most exciting segment of home-based business right now, and that is the creation, development, and maintenance of sustainable renewable energy. Now, what am I getting for the $19.50? The opportunity to go out there and make some money. So let's talk about this for a quick second. We're running a fast start bonus. You need to make money, you want to make some money, you go out there and you share American Wind using all the tools available to you. And there's an entire video library to teach you how to successfully start and run your business. There's a team of experts that have your best interest at heart to show you how to go out there and share North American Power's program and the American Wind product. But you refer 10 people, 10 American Wind customers within your first 30 days, and you will receive $150. Folks, $19.50, do you understand you've covered your business expense for the next 6 months? Think about that for a second, folks. We're going to show you how to get into business and be in profit. Now, that's an important question right now. How many of you turn a profit your first month in business? If you're an entrepreneur, you're laughing because you know that's never the goal. You get into business, you invest a lot of money, a lot of time, and you hope to turn a profit in the first couple of years. We're going to put you into business at virtually no risk and put you into profit right away. If that's not enough money, how about those 10 people that you brought in? Help those 10 people to go out there and get their first 5 American Wind customers in their first 30 days and receive a $50 bonus. So if you help those 10 to go get their 5, 10 times 5, $500 bonus. I'm not here to talk about if $19.50 is going to break the bank, your plan A is wrong. Your plan A has gone astray. So I'm not trying to sound callous, but $20 a month, are you kidding me? Who are you kidding that you want to be in business? If $20 a month is going to break the bank, you need to get to the person that showed you this video and say, I really need some help. I need you to help me get out of this situation I'm in right now. Because I don't know where you're going to find an opportunity to get started in business for less than $20 a month. I don't know where it exists. If you do, please let me know. But we're going to put you in profit. That's what I'm here to talk about. put you in profit right away. Now, if that's not exciting enough because you need to know what am I getting for the 1950, I told you, we are creating right now an opportunity for consumers, for you and I, to get behind a cause with a tremendous purpose. Because there's three big issues facing our environment right now, facing our society right now. I've obviously covered personal economic recovery. Watch the news. I don't care if you watch Fox News or CNN's headline news. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. Guess what? Our economy is messed up. The unemployment rate is through the roof. The debt ceiling, why did they raise the debt ceiling? Because our government's defaulting. So we're going to show you how you can rebound personally. Make an extra $200, $300 a month. You want to make more than that? Great. But I think that's a pretty healthy return on investment. 20 bucks. You turn around and you start making a couple of hundred, that's your personal economic recovery. And you can go from there. I'm not going to do the compensation here because there's another way you can go out there and watch how the comp plan plays out. But the other two things besides your personal economic recovery, job creations. What we're doing is creating, with sustainable renewable energy, we're creating an industry right now that doesn't exist. We're creating right now jobs for people to assemble windmills, for people to go out there and erect the windmills, and for people to maintain these wind farms. Now, do you understand if someone is working to assemble, create, and erect windmills in Ohio, in Indiana, in Michigan, in Pennsylvania, that those people that are erecting and maintaining these windmills, they're going to need to be there? You can't outsource those jobs overseas. You can't outsource those jobs to Mexico. We're going to create jobs that remain in these markets. Folks, I live in Michigan. Half of this state is in foreclosure. All I hear from people all the time is, this is such a bad economy. Well, guess what? This is put up or shut up time. You want to create jobs right here in Michigan, right here in Indiana, right here in Ohio? Then let's go ahead and get behind the new technology, sustainable renewable energy. That's what I mean by creating jobs right here. Not home-based businesses, that's the obvious one. We're going to create real jobs in an industry right now that's in its infancy stages. More important than that, energy independence. Folks, is anyone besides me frustrated that we send $1 trillion every year to the Middle East for foreign oil? Does it bother anyone else that these are countries that don't have our best interests at heart? In fact, I don't think they could care less about us. But we spend trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars on foreign oil. Well, what would it be worth to you if we could go out there and create enough wind farms that we could get our electricity from wind power, lower our burden on this country for its dependency on foreign oil? Again, economics. Demand goes down, supply stays the same. What happens to the price? The price goes down. But let's take it a step further. Wind power and electricity. What if we could create enough wind farms that we could create so much electricity that electricity became less expensive? Why don't we have more electric cars? Because it's not cost effective. Because most people don't want to drive around in an electric car, and they certainly don't want to pay a lot of money for them. Well, what if we could make it cost effective that now the auto manufacturer said, man, electricity is so cheap, people are going to want to drive an electric car. So you know what? They start mass producing electric cars. You and I start driving electric cars. We don't need as much gasoline. What happens to the price? Again, down. What if we could take the leverage back, folks? That's what you're getting when you purchase American Wind. You're purchasing, giving leverage back to our country. If you think the government's going to do it, think again. Again, I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. It's the haves and the have-nots. They don't care about us, and if you're not sure about that, I hate to tell you, there's not a Santa Claus either. It is time for us as American citizens to choose whether we want to be a third-class nation or not. We used to be a superpower. We're a joke right now. But this is a chance for us as individuals. We've all been angry, but what is your mechanism right now to create jobs in our country? What is your mechanism right now to lower the burden on our dependency for foreign oil? What is your mechanism? If you have one, share it with me. The reason I get so passionate about this is my mechanism. I've been angry for a long time, but angry with no mechanism is frustrating. Angry with a mechanism is a cause. And you know what, folks? If enough people figure this out and get behind this cause, then we can help bring America back to the prominence that it once had. Instead of being the laughingstock because we're defaulting on everything, we're dependent on countries that could care less about us, and we've got unemployment going through the roof at the same time everybody's defaulting and foreclosing on their homes. So you decide for yourself, do you want a better America? If you want a better America, I'm all for your options. But I believe American Wind right now is going to give you the chance. And please understand this, folks. We are creating an opportunity that has a tremendous profit motive for you. We're not asking you to go out there and protest and chain yourself to a tree. We are going to have a global impact, a positive impact on the environment when we can transition energy to greener, safer sources. But the problem is myself and everybody else says, I don't have time to volunteer and to protest and to chain myself to a tree. That's not what's happening. Those folks already support saving the environment. What if the rest of us that don't do our part, what if we could get behind the bandwagon, even if it was just for a profit motive? Energy deregulation, the best, most exciting trend in home-based business right now. And you have a chance to get in. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm going to end this presentation right now by telling you, you go do your own research. But I'll give you a hint. USA Today newspaper, cover page of the money section, the Thursday before Memorial Day weekend, 2011. I was flying home from Connecticut to Michigan to see my family for the holiday. I get on the plane, someone left the USA Today, I thumb through it, the cover page of the money section, guess what it talked about? Venture capitalists dumping billions of dollars into the creation, development, and maintenance of sustainable renewable energy. Could I have asked for a more clearer sign that what we're doing is here and it's here to stay? Folks, you do your own research, but if you want to know what a hot business trend is, look at the venture capitalists. That's where they dump their money. And see, you and I can play in the same sandbox now with the multimillionaires. How? By participating with American Wind, $19.50 a month. You know what? You're not under a contract of any long-term commitment. Our job is to get you in and get you profitable. And here's the way it works. Let's just say that you don't even get your Fast Start bonus, but you find 5 people who say, yeah, this is good for America and I'm going to support it. And we help those 5 people. See, because 5 times $5 means you made 25 bucks. You're not rich, but it covered your $19.50. And we're going to help these 5 people to do the same exact thing. And guess what? They make the same $25. Are they rich? Absolutely not. But you know what? They got their money back. So all of a sudden, you've got 30 people times 50 cents. You know what? In your first couple of days, the first couple of weeks, you've got a residual income coming in to offset the $19.50. Folks, in business, the only thing that matters is obviously, is it legal? Yes. Is it ethical? You bet. Is it good for our country? Absolutely. But are you in profit? If we can put you into profit in your first 30 to 60 days, and now the $19.50 that you're spending for the renewable energy credit qualifies you for a check that's greater than $20, guess what? Now you are a successful entrepreneur here in America. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen. Watch the full presentation, and we look forward to seeing you at a presentation soon.